What's up, you guys? It's PhiDX. So I got sent this video to analyze by a commenter, and you guys are always welcome to send me videos. Like, I'd love to check out matches that you guys are interested in seeing. Apparently in this video, Boa Love B goes absolutely crazy. So I want to talk a bit about Kazuya and how he functions in the game. I did this in a previous video, so if you already saw that, you can skip to the timestamp below to see the match right away. I'm going to keep it quick this time, nothing too crazy. As soon as the announcer says round 1 fight, a good Kazuya will already be putting anxiety in your heart. Okay, so the reason is Kazuya always has an option to attack what you're doing. It's not always safe, it's not always the best, but he can always attack you, right? An opponent who's leaning into defense, for example, is always immediately vulnerable to wave dash mix-ups and pokes. You know, down back 4, down forward 4, things like that. Forward 4 for frame advantage, etc., etc. An opponent who's playing keep out is risking their life to a good electric timing, just basic whiff punishment with Wind God Fist, and good placement of down forward 2 and forward 4. An opponent who's up close playing like pokes, offense, even small Tekken is vulnerable to just basic Tekken defense, jab, generic down forward, down jab, and then again down forward 2 and electric. The final thing that is also really strong about Kazuya is he can use his electric like a Steve back 1 that also counter hits movement. This is a really important concept, and Boa Love B demonstrates it beautifully. So we'll go into the matches. The last thing I want to say is talk a bit about how he fights these matchups. That was a really, really poorly strung together sentence, but you know what I mean. His first opponent is Knee, and you'll see it in the matches, but I kind of want to prime you on this, right? So against Steve, we'll ignore the Zafina stuff for now. Against Steve, you want to play a lot of small Tekken moves that don't auto-die to back 1 and down forward 2. That pretty much relegates you to 1 jab, down 4, and down jab. So I think for Kazuya's down back 1, I'm not positive. I haven't played him in a while. If you can whiff punish back 1, that's really, really huge. And on advantage, you can play a bit more of your slower offense, but it's not something you want to default to. You have to be sure he's not going to mash on your offense. And the Boa Love B special is some splashes of insanity. Let's check it out right here. Last disclaimer, I have Rip's VOD open here because the ATL VOD actually is corrupted a bit. It like freezes. So thank you, Rip, for putting this up. Go check out Level Up Your Game, you guys. Let's get right into the restream. So Boa Love B versus Knee, and right away, again, you see down 4, down jab. Down jab again. Electric trying to snipe his timing. This is counter hitting that movement I was talking about right here. Right, at this spacing, he expects Knee to dash in. He wants to counter hit that dash, and he almost gets him. He's actually really, really close to getting him, but Knee pumps the brakes at the last second with a duck. That flash duck was to counter electric, so Knee is very sharp against Kazuya and Mishima's. He gets the while standing 1-2 punish. Back 1 from a distance, this would catch wave dashes in. Knee goes for the extension, which is an interesting risk to take, but then again, it is a first to 1, so these kinds of tactics are a bit more valid. Delayed while standing 1-2 is punished by Boa.
Wait, back 3-3 doesn't launch anymore in Tekken 8?
Now Boa playing a lot of these electrics. Now remember, early on, he played a lot of those, wow, whiff punish right here. I was going to say, you see him stature kick here, which I wouldn't do by default. But because he opened the match with all the generic pokes that are really small, he kind of shut off back 1 for now, right? So he can afford to go for it. Knee blocks it, great punish. But now, amazing whiff punish on the back 1. Right? I think Knee was probably trying to snipe a wave dash timing, right? So here, he throws the back 1 after a sidestep left, and Boa is just ready. He's just sitting still, and as soon as Knee throws that out, he was already looking for blood. Right? Right here, Boa Love is already dashing forward. Can you guys see that? He's back dashing. Right as the back 1 comes out, he transitions to a forward and throws the electric with incredible speed. Wall combo. Boa is good at those too. Hell sweep is blocked. The side wall might mess up the combo. Nope. Knee converts in a very clean way and gets full damage on the punish. And now Knee has to watch for rage, and he ducks into the very, very long range hell sweep. Again, this kind of thing only works because of the opening Boa did. Very small jabs and pokes. Dissuade the back 1. Not only that, he whiff punished the back 1, right? So Boa, aware of what he just did to Knee mentally, runs forward and just runs the mix up, right? And Knee gets caught either back dashing or fuzzy ducking. It looks more like a fuzzy duck to me, trying to catch the hell sweep. Right? He's pretty much down there. And then he gets the rage art into the kill. Incredible round 1 play, very dynamic. And again, Kazuya being able to attack all your options. As soon as you throw it, like, hesitate on the back 1, the mix-ups are coming, right? The key factor, again, what I mentioned, he electric to the keep out, and he attempted to electric the movement. And that made Knee play so much more passive, which enabled the wave dash mix to come back. Very, very crucial if you're playing Kazuya to be attentive to what your opponent's doing and what you're doing to them mentally. And since he's fighting Knee, he can count on his actions influencing Knee's next action. That's a very important thing to note. Some opponents, especially at lower level, won't react to what you're doing. So you might have to run the same thing over and over again.
First round of Boa here.
Trying to electric him in neutral again. Finds all of these really slow pokes. Again, convinced that Knee isn't going to just throw a back one on block or on hit, right? If Knee mashes a back one here, it's over. But Boa pays it no respect, which is crucial. You know, attacking what your opponent is actually doing. Hell sweep on wake up. Down back 2 again. Instant twin pistons, just ripping it. This is kind of that craziness that I put in that title there. Clean but crazy. He's hitting his combos. He's playing this tight neutral, and sometimes he just rips a wild option. Down forward 1, right? Logic here is if you go for the high as Kazuya, the opponent will flash duck, right? So he does this instant while standing 1-2. That would beat 2 things. That would beat flash duck into waiting to confirm the high, right? So more of a hold duck. Sorry, flash duck's the wrong term. If Knee ducks and waits to see the high, he'll get hit by this. If Knee flash ducks and then tries to play offense, he'll also get hit by it, say if he jabs or back ones. This is a high coverage kind of mash, and he doesn't eat a lot of damage for it. Very worth it. But he gets wall splatted. That is not worth it. Knee with a little combo conversion. Half HP after that poke. Pretty good. Again, you'll see Knee playing around that electric. Forward dash into fuzzy duck. And he catches... The thing is that's crazy here is he's so out of range, right? But he has the timing. Do you see that? He ducked. He's reacting to that twitch forward into the electric. Running 2. Steps on his feet. Wow. While standing 1-2. Is that a counter hit confirm? I believe that was a counter hit confirm. He's down here. And I think because Boa rolled back, he expected to that Boa was doing a get up kick. So he confirms that into a counter hit. Up forward 1 twice. Low crush, very good option for shutting down the hell sweeps or even the low pokes or generic down 4s. Jumping over it, very solid. And Boa can't really launch him if he's already in the air, right? So that's up forward 1 is really good as Steve for ending rounds. Knee tries again to whiff punish electric after a fuzzy duck. This is absolutely sick, right? Boa outspaces him a bit and Knee is late, but that's the kind of game Knee is trying to play. He's not letting anything go for free. Nice block, nice punish. Down forward 2, first one we see out of the Steve. Low parry on the down jab. You can see Boa again playing these quick pokes to get around back 1 and down forward 2, right? Down 3, down 4. He's undeterred. Down forward 4, very quick 13 frame poke, and then down back 3, down jab. So Knee, again, looking for every tiny thing, anticipates that he's playing around the back 1 and finds that low parry. Not a strong combo, but a lot of damage anyways. While standing 1, Boa not in rage yet. And this is an interesting thing again. Boa once again believing that Steve is not going to play back 1 because of all those low pokes. And Knee showed that he was adjusting to it, right? So Boa takes it at face value, not expecting like a double adaptation or something, and just plays stature kick. Stature kick, as you know, can eat a 1-2-1, can eat a down forward 2, can eat a back 1. It's vulnerable to all of Steve's main counter hit tools. But I think he's not doing 1-2-1, Knee that is, because Boa will duck into while standing 1-2. So that shuts off that counter hit, and the low pokes shut off the other counter hits. And this is just incredible. This is what you Kazuya players need to be doing, bruh. Forward dash, do nothing. Steve is sidewalking. And then, once the sidewalk is locked in, he can't sidewalk again. So now he does the electric and it clips him. Incredible timing read. Blows him up at the wall. And now it's even. Last hit situation, he just rips the hell sweep. Just do it. The whole start of the round was all lows, right? So one may think that he would have just went back to mids, but he just went low again. The launch punishable one at that. Knee opens with the back 1. Again, Boa showing that slower offense, so might as well rip the back 1. And in response, Boa does a down jab, and then disrespects the back 1 again. Down jab, run up, down back 2. Very slow move that can die. So it looks like Knee is having trouble determining what Boa wants to do. And there, the instant while standing 2 actually hits. These twin pistons out of nowhere. Just, it caught him in his movement, doing sidestep left duck. It was like a mix-up to an electric, almost. Forward 4, frame advantage, 1-1, keeping it very tight. Again, Steve gonna counter hit you, you have to keep it really tight. 1-1, 1-1, down jab. Wow. Boa doing the same kind of defensive awareness of his opponent's defense. Wave dashes up and ducks the back one on the perfect timing. Down forward 1-2, catches him ducking. Huge chunk of damage. People downplay this move because they say Kazuya needs a 15-frame launcher. Look how much damage this does. Like, obviously it's not a launch, it's not a DLC launch combo, but you get a mix-up right after this. So, Kazuya is not given a 15-frame stable launch because of how much he dominates. Dominates is the wrong word. How much he's able to attack you for all your choices in neutral. So if you mash against him, that hole in his punishment being locked behind execution, I think is pretty fair. Knee putting these flash ducks in again. Actually, they're not even flash. They're kind of hard ducks, right? Ducking, electric timing. Ducking, electric timing. So Boa does the forward 4-3. Again, taking the defense at face value. Like, if you're going to duck, I'm going to go mid. Boa runs into a back one, but it's not a counter hit. Knee enraged now. And this is fascinating. This is absolutely fascinating. You know what Steve has? The rage drive? You know, 14 frame mid launching safe. Range like 4. It hits there, but look at what Boa's doing as soon as Knee gets in rage. Look, he while standing for him. Knee at any point here, Knee can throw the rage drive. What happens? He wave dashes in. He wave dashes in. He runs in. 1-1. He runs in again and ducks. These are all rage drive death wishes. So Knee finally takes it at face value. He's going to run in again. Wave dash in, block, and run in again. And then he gets hit by Steve's rage drive. Choking on my own spit right now. I'm sorry. There we go. Instant while standing 1-2. Catching Steve's back one. Knee did the back one at the start of the round last game. Again, attacking Boa's slower offense. And Boa cashes out here. Forward 3. And I'm not even sure that Knee is ducking these as hell sweeps. I think he's just ducking electrics. But in any case, the hit rate is incredible. Nice combo. Forward 4, flip over. Down back 2. Uh-oh, here we go again. All that slow offense finally comes at a cost. And this is an amazing coverage choice, right? Because it obviously covered the wave dash here. It would have covered the low pokes that he was doing. Maybe not a down jab or down 4, but that down back 3. And it would have covered any other slow offense like a run up down back 2. And because he didn't have a lot of frames here after while standing 1, nasty situation for Boa. Knee's going to convert this. Sonic Fang. Not a strong wall combo based on the side wall, but then it hits another back one, and here he gets a great conversion. Down forward 1, sidewalk left, beating not only an immediate electric, but totally evading the rage drive. Doesn't get a punish there, that sucks. 1-1, down forward 4 clips. Was that a down forward 4 or instant while standing 4? That was really fast. It looked like almost an instant while standing 4. Maybe I'm wrong. It could have been down forward 4. Last hit. That is ridiculous, man. He caught Knee spinning in and did a jump back instant while standing 4. So again, the splashes of insanity. And Boa just, honestly, had amazing outplays, right? Shut down the back 1, right here. Whiff punish back 1, shut down back 1. And on that advantage, he gets to play his slower offense. And he switches between these with such precision. When Knee was covering one option, Boa presented the other option. And this is the essence of Kazuya. Now, that will really be put to the test here because now he's fighting Infested's. I saw the Zafina pick and I thought this was Chanel. No, this is Infested's Zafina. And not only that, it looks like they got to pick the Infinite stage. I'm going to switch back to the ATL VOD here. But what a curveball as a Kazuya player, right? Because Infested, known more for his Negan, his Leo, and Fakuram, suddenly picking a Zafina on Infinite. A nightmare for most of the legacy cast in Tekken 7. I put some notes on the screen here that make the matchup so hard. But instantly, he just hits the wave dash forward 3. Like, I say at the top, you can't eat 1+2 because Zafina's main threat, right? If you're wave dashing, she's back dashing, so you have to chase her. If you're chasing her, all your attacks are basically slower because you have to pay the frame cost of running forward. So she could just forward, or she could just 1+2 you the whole time. Fascinating again, crazy but clean. Boa Love plays it no respect at all. Wave dash, forward, forward 3. Gets his little mini combo. Infested running some offense now. Nice whiff punish, man. That was so sick. Look at that again. Again, this range, look at this. So off this pushback situation, the backdash. If Boa tries to wave dash in, he dies to this counter hit, right? So Boa recognizes that and just lets it whiff. And this is kind of how the Zafina match goes. Combo does not hit. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not a combo. His wake-up option. He messed up the electric. Then he gets sidewalked left. Forward, forward 3. Forward, forward 3. Infested just going off here. Look at this. Hits the low. Back 1+2. Forward, forward 4. Minus frames, just plays jab right away. Lots of offense from the Zafina. Throw not broken. And then that's a wake-up trap. Nasty because you can't just stay down, you'll get hit also, so you have to guess between just staying down and oh. You have to guess between staying down and waking up right away. Here he misses a huge launch punish. Doesn't even get the full while standing 4-4. That's tough. And Infested just pressing him with this stance offense. He tries the crouch dash 3+4. Infested did not bite. Zafina doesn't get a strong punish there. And this is another nasty situation. To punish this as Kazuya, you have to delay your 1-1-2. And that's really hard to do, especially if she just decides to stop on the second hit. You could still delay it, but it's really, really hard. And as you can see, the fourth hit just completely evading Kazuya's high hitbox jab. If you're going to downplay Kazuya, this is the time to do it. Right here. It just whiffs. That is so rough, man. Vesta gets a full combo off this, and now he has the whole game to just run away. Look at this life lead. Uh-oh, devil form. Big whiff, big punish. You don't have to whiff there, Infested. Oh no, the VOD cut again. That's just a combo, no big deal. This is so sick, bro. Right? Force crouch. If this hits, and if this hits your opponent and they're ducking, he's +15. +15 means electric. And Boa Love hits it. Look at the HP. That is disgusting. 1 pixel. Eats a rage drive. That is so tragic, man. He pulled off the Kazuya wet dream in that situation. That is so crazy, man. Holy moly. Down forward 1-4. Hell sweep hits. Down back 2, right? Disadvantage for Kazuya. Usually he doesn't have frames to act. But Infested goes for a very slow forward 3. And that is how he just was able to just play insane frames and just hit the while standing 1-2. He expected Infested to go for that, you know, frame advantage mid that has a long startup. Wow, deep dash Wind Godfist. Fascinating choice here. Obviously not as safe as electric. He must have expected to snipe his approach. Infested not ready for the punish, and then his forward movement gets clipped again. I'm sorry, guys. This VOD keeps cutting. I'll have to switch to rips one more time. So we just finished the devil mode combo here. Very, very sick stuff. Forward 4.
Oh my, is that guaranteed, dude?
Yeah, and so Rip wasn't sure, but that is guaranteed because it's +15 on crouch. You never see it. It's so rare to see the devil mode go off, let alone actual interactions in devil mode, because Kazuya needs rage, right? Again, this is the situation. Down back 2 on block, instant while standing 1-2, disrespecting the slow offense. Now we're back on track. 4-4-4 whiffed in the open? I don't know what that was. I don't know if he just thought that, you know, he messed up his dash or something. That was crazy. Deep Wind Godfist again, and then clipping him out of his movement. This is what I'm talking about. The back one that counters movement. Right? Zafina plays jab. He ducks looking for the second hit. Right here, he backdashes and Zafina forward dashes, right? He reads another forward dash and then does the electric, and she does that. He counter hit her movement. 1 pixel again. Horrible, scary place. Nice block, but late. I don't even think that's the punish. He did full crouch or down 4. He just did generic down 4. That doesn't work. Does not work. Boa Love B taking back around. Oh my god, and this is what I mean. You can't really retaliate on Zafina. You can't force pokes on frame advantage. This low is minus on block, right? Or on hit. It should be your turn. But look at that backdash. Nothing is really guaranteed in these fixed frame situations on Zafina. By fixed frame, I mean after a hit or a block, after contact is made.
Damn, never go low, Boa.
Maybe a good term is like post-contact frames. Disrespects the offense again. Look at this, down 3 hits. Zafina has a counter hit launching safe mid out of this stance. He says, I don't care. Launch. Most people block, especially in Korea, most people probably block in that stance. So Boa is taking advantage of like metagaming, I think, in that situation.
They're all just stand guarding now.
Wow, he's...
It's the wild.
Look at what happens here. So, although Zafina has the crazy backdash, wave dash is a decent counter to backward movement, right? As we listed in the, thing above. So he wave dashes, forward, forward 3. Do it again.
Damn, they're all just stand guarding now.
Messes up the electric. Electric, Infested gets a nice fuzzy duck. But, we saw this in the knee match, right? Infested will look for setups where you want to jab retaliate. So because this whiffed, and Infested realized too late, he said, oh, maybe I can jab back. But Boa is one step ahead, right? People might consider this a scrubby setup, but this is part of the reason fighting Kazuya is so terrifying. Not only can he attack all of your options, your defense has to be very sharp. You have to be sharp enough to whiff punish electric, because a mistake can be fatal. Boa Love B opens with a down jab. 1+2 is a whiff punish, not the strongest. Infested again on a side character, so not the most optimal punishes are going to be coming out here. Delayed hell sweep. Instant hell sweep. Forward 4. He keeps getting him with that, man. Infested is so concerned about stopping the mix-up. He's so concerned about stopping this mix-up. He finally blocked the mid. He's like, I need to take control with my jab. Boa Love is already ducking. Instant while standing 1-2. Once again, we get a combo. It looks like that's just the story of this match. Just instant while standing 1-2. Uh-oh. Down jab is sidestepped left. After the jab frames. Rage drive hits. Huge damage coming. I don't think that's the best combo, but the life lead is basically equal. 1+2. Hard to decide if you want to punish this because of the extension, right? Boa plays it a bit safe. Doesn't go for the punish. Wow. Down forward 3 here after surrendering the punish, right? He surrenders the punish, but he still has frames. So he goes for this down forward 3. And then in this situation, Zafina has to either consider the extension that Kazuya has, the string extension, or a potential wave dash mix-up after. And Boa is just one step ahead. He does instant crouch dash 3+4 and catches Infested ducking. Very, very impressive stuff. But now he has to fight another Zafina main, right, in Chanel. Chanel playing Zafina in tournament pretty regularly, and once again he has to fight on an infinite. What is he going to do? Instant hell sweep, but after a wave dash. So quick realign would catch an instant sidestep and catches, look at Chanel's fuzzy duck, right? Chanel fuzzy ducked here to get an instant while standing. My fault. That was not a defensive duck. This was to beat a jab or a small down jab. Just instant while standing 1-2 attempt that gets caught by the hell sweep. Down back 2 catches him ducking this time. And look at that. Again, we were talking about that 15 frame punish situation. Look how much health he got off of a mix-up. Hell sweep. Forward, down back 2, forward 4, right? So 2 mix-ups. And now, like, the health lead is actually, wow! The health lead was going to be tough for Chanel to kind of come up. He'd have to, approach and risk the electric, which is exactly what happened. In trying to fight back in to earn health back, his jab gets hit by Boa's electric. Chanel placed this jab to try to stop Boa's forward movement. Do you remember what I said at the top here? Keep out. Electric. Boa demonstrates it perfectly to earn me some more subscribers and likes and comments. Thanks, guys. Absolutely incredible play here to get that jab. And because it's a natural hit launcher, the trade is absolutely devastating. 1-1-2. Although on counter hit, it'd still be devastating because Tekken 7 has counter hit trades. Oh my god, these guys are ducking. That is tough, man. 1-1-2 again. He's getting so much mileage out of this forward 4 block situation, right? Infested was always jabbing in return. At this spacing, Chanel tries to do a slow move that Boa completely disrespects, right? So it is a common misconception that mashing at minus frames is a scrubby tactic. In reality, you can't get predictable always playing on frame advantage and always playing on frame disadvantage the same way. So Boa having this really solid base that he supplements with these crazy mashes is actually really scary to fight against, especially in this team tournament, which is a first to one style. This electric, I don't even know what Chanel was doing, man. Forward, 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 he does not have the frames, right? Like I was saying, playing solid sometimes, playing crazy other times. In this situation, it's solid to just throw an electric because, what? He has the frames to do it. What is Chanel going to do? Chanel did a... What? Is that a sidestep left? You don't have the frames to sidestep left against instant electric after forward, forward, forward. Movement is not a viable option here. It would beat Boa doing a delayed timing, but Boa did instant, so... Never really safe against the Kazuya. There he goes for a double wave dash electric. This is the delayed timing I'm talking about. Big whiff, but because Zafina recovers crouch, he has to use the hell sweep to punish. That's the one thing that's tough about Kazuya. If they do like a low profile move, then he doesn't get a strong whiff punish. But doesn't matter. Chanel wakes up ducking again, and the down back 2 hits. How many of those have hit? Like 3? And now he's up 2-0 against Team DRX and 2-up against the last player on DRX. The down jab gets low parry. That was really good by Chanel. He noticed. Chanel's a very observant, analytical player, so noticing that Boa has been spamming the down jabs and putting in the low parry there was good. Big block. Oh, wow. Look at this expertise. Block. At this range, I believe Kazuya's down while standing 2, I believe he believed that it wouldn't have reached. Maybe it would have reached if we were really like nitpicking here. But because it was kind of a tip range back 1+2 from Zafina, there's a chance that when she kind of naturally backs up here, it whiffs. So he chose to play it safe and go for a hell sweep. That's really good awareness. Although he could have been wrong and maybe just got a while standing 2 for free anyways. Or gave up one where there could have been one. He tries to disrespect again with the while standing 1-2. Look at that. Doesn't work this time, but Zafina doesn't get a huge punish. Forward, forward, 4. Forward, forward, 3. Oh, good spacing by Chanel. I think Chanel was looking for an electric. And you'll notice that Boa got it down for 2. I think Boa is trying to electric. Either way, Chanel outplayed him here with the spacing and reading an electric. Gets a kill. Next round. Big whiff on the down back 2. Boa doesn't go for the whiff punish immediately, but goes for a hell sweep on the recovery timing. Because he would have been too late to get the whiff punish. Wait, mixes up again with the hell sweep. Stature kick. You don't have to hell sweep over and over again. The stature kick is fine. I'm not really sure if you're going to duck or not, but I'm not risking a lot either. No big deal.
Double hell sweep, stature kick.
Like just chilling out. I got the health lead. You come to me. Get out of that stupid stance. He's just backdashing. We got a whole 40 seconds, buddy. Oh my god, what did he try to do there? Is this 3+4? The like front flip? And Zafina's 2. Wow, Chanel had the timing too. That's incredible. Down 3, down 3. Finally out of the stance. Wow, that's a colossal mistake. That sucks. I don't know what he was trying to do here. I don't know what. Maybe go under Zafina's scarecrow jab. But Chanel did the back. Not even a back dash. It's like a back hop. He just held back. That's funny. Combo. Putting Boa Love on one player side. I'm sure he did that intentionally. Mishima's generally prefer the 2-player side to mix up their offenses, mix their offensive timings more fluidly on arcade stick. It's easier to play 2P because of, you get more fingers recruited for the forward movement instead of just having to use your palm. Great block in the hell sweep. Final round. Zafina opening with a down jab. That's fascinating. And Boa's spacing out, playing it really, really slow. Run up electric. Run up forward 4. That's incredible that hit. Forward 4, I can't imagine ever doing forward 4 against Zafina in an infinite stage. So he had a good read. He literally sprinted up to do that. Electric. Running 3. Forward 3 counter hits. Now he's getting a wake-up opportunity. Another situation where Kazuya struggles to punish Zafina. I don't even think he had to do down forward 4-4, and even then that might have whiffed. Again, viable Kazuya downplay, but it's more like Zafina is really broken. Big block, and there's the while standing 2. Finally, he blocked like 3 of those. This is the 3rd one. Finally gets a while standing 2 on it. Look at the health bars, bro. Hell sweep. Forward 4 whiffs, but the down back 4 hits. Chanel not acting on the whiffed forward 4. He wasn't ready for it. He just backdashed twice, and the down back 4 just hit. Very, very well played. Boa Love wiping the whole DRX team. Absolutely incredible. And it's just, I don't even think it's anything truly like mind blowing. It's more a beautiful display of him using the three kind of the concepts of Kazuya beautifully. I think that Kazuya is kind of an insane character, right? Like in the story. So, but he's also strong. He's not just absolutely insane with nothing to back it up. And I think that shows in like Boa Love B's play. It's very canonical, right? Tactically break down your opponent's options and counter each of them individually. And when they try to solid up, you just insert splashes of insanity. Those instant while standing 1-2s, real demonic behavior. You know what I mean? I think Boa Love absolutely nailed it in this set. Congratulations, wiping out the whole DRX team 3-0. His teammates are on the bench cheering. That was a really sick game. Thanks for sending me that match. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Leave a comment if I missed anything. Leave a like also if you enjoyed this, and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.